Hello and welcome to Awaz News. I'm Samuna Kutoni and I'll be taking you through big news across Canada.
Britain pauses to mourn the Queen, but its cost of living crisis is hitting hard. International student injured in a deadly GTA shooting not expected to survive. Canadian Real Estate Association lowers expectation for home sales and price growth for 2022. Air Canada signs deal to buy 30 electric hybrid aircraft from Heart Aerospace. Former Prime Ministers and Canadian celebrities to join delegation to Queen's funeral in London. Roger Federer says he's retiring from tennis.
So those were the headlines. Now let's jump right into the details.
When the West London Borough of Hounslow announced it was holding a cost of living marketplace on September 14, officials promoted the event by saying it would connect financially strapped people with organizations that could help prevent residents from reaching crisis point in the testing months ahead. On Tuesday, organizers announced they were postponing the event due to the Queen's death. While the death of the 96-year-old Queen Elizabeth had thrown much of the UK into a grieving period, the pause comes as the country grapples with the cost of living crisis spurred by rising inflation and soaring energy prices. A 28-year-old international student injured in Monday's shooting across the GTA and Hamilton area remains on life support and is not expected to survive, Halton Police Chief Steve Tanner told the reporters today. The man was working at a body shop in Milton when he was shot. The owner of the shop, Shakil Ashraf, 38, was killed, while the Toronto Police Constable Andrew Hawk, 48, was fatally shot about half an hour earlier in Mississauga. Two other victims were also shot over the course of the afternoon and sustained various degrees of injuries. Police have identified Sheen Petrie, 40, as the suspect in the shooting. Petrie himself was later killed during an encounter with police in Hamilton Cemetery. The Canadian Real Estate Association is cutting its forecast for the home sales this year and lowering its expectation for price growth. In its latest housing market outlook released today, the association said it expects 532,000 properties to trade hands via Canadian MLS system this year, down 20% from the 2021 annual record. The national average home price is forecast to rise by 4.7% to $720,000 by the end of the year, and the edge up another 0.2% to $721,000 in 2023. Air Canada has signed a deal to buy 30 electric hybrid aircraft under the development by Swedish company Heart Aerospace. The purchase price of the regional aircraft was not disclosed. Air Canada has also acquired a US $5 million equity stake in Heart Aerospace under the agreement. The ES-30 regional aircraft, which will be capable of carrying 30 passengers, is expected to enter service in 2028. Air Canada says the aircraft will be powered by lithium-ion batteries and equipped with the reserve hybrid generator that can be used sustainable aviation fuel. Canada is sending 15 delegates to the Queen's State funeral in London, England on Monday, while the celebrities will take part in procession of recipient of national honors. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, Governor-General Mary Simon and their spouses are leading the Canadian delegation, which will include former Governors General Michael Jean and David Johnston, as well as the former Prime Minister Kim Campbell, Jean Chrétien, Paul Martin, and Stephen Harper. In Ottawa, a national commemorative ceremony Monday at the Christchurch Cathedral will include former Prime Minister Brian Mulroney and Joe Clark. The funeral on Monday at London, England is scheduled to start at 11 a.m. local time or 6 a.m. Eastern Time. Roger Federer, regarded by many as the greatest male player to wield a tennis racket and who took the sport to new levels during a career spanning more than 2 decades, will retire after next week's Lever Cup in London. The 41-year-old, who won 20 Grand Slam single titles and redefined the sport with his artistry and grace, broke the news tennis fans across the world have long feared in a lengthy statement today. A knee injury meant he has not played a match since losing as last year's in Wimbledon, although many still hoped he could come back for one last golden farewell.
Thank you for tuning in. I'm Samuna Kutoni and I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same channel. Have a good night.